Okay, I don't need that on. I don't need my traffic cam on. Do I? No. Is that a little better? That's okay. All I see is my terrible hair. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? How you all doing? How you doing? How you doing? Look at that. Look how it shows my baldness. But I'm not really bald. But I'm not. I don't have a hell of a lot of hair either. We got to do something about that. I'll comb it a little. That looks a little bit better. Holy mackerel. Miss Marie said, you look like a dirty hippie. Imagine that. A dirty hippie. How is everybody? Thanks for joining me on Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. How's it going? Good? Who's in here? John Esper, good evening. From Columbus, Ohio. How are you, John? Good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, you're the first one in for a change. It's about time, right? I was going to come out earlier, but it rained really hard here. I was going to be out here at 7 o'clock. I started gathering everything. I said, what is that noise? And I'm looking, and then I hear it on the metal roof, the pounding of the rain. It was terrible. Jeff D'Angelo, hey, I'm doing good. Charles Townsend, you're doing good. I'm doing good. Jimmy Spencer, hello, buddy. How are you? How's Miss Connie? Everybody all right? I hope so. I'm going to try to turn this just a little bit so I can see you better. Okay, that's a little bit better. And you can, well, you can't see the goats yet because I didn't turn them. I'm at the goat coaster. I'm still inside. It's really humid out. Brad Lucas, the storm was pretty fierce. Are you still here? Brad, are you still here? I didn't get to see you the other day. I wish Miss Marie would have called. I wasn't very far away. I would definitely come and see you. I'm going to turn off the headlights too. Don't need that. A lot of people here now. Jimmy Spencer, we're good. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, the storm was fierce, wasn't it, Brad? If you're still here. Man, came out of nowhere. Jeff D'Angelo. What'd you say? Yeah, what's the matter? Jeff, what's the matter? You know, there are bad days, and then there are epic bad days. But today is neither one of them. I feel really good. John Esper. I was watching the Gatlinburg Hustler video on Hustler. Oh yeah, he's definitely full of. Oh, you leaving tomorrow? Oh, that sucks. I didn't get to see you. John said I got some friends coming down there this week. I told them to stop in there, see Miss. Yeah, please do. Come on by. I've stopped in. This is what my fourth. Yeah, this is my fourth time today that I've been here. Going back and forth. There's lots of changes going on. I had to redo the sign here, which took hours to do, and then I had to go back to the other sign at the baby goats because after the lightning we had, it was just crazy. I'm sorry, just look at the people going by. Some of them are just kind of weird. Just kind of weird. So what's everybody doing tonight? Brad Lucas, catch up with you when we come back. Okay, please do. When you come here, when and if you do come to the coaster, just tell Miss Marie and I'll remind her. Say, give Jeff a call, okay? Because I'm either at the cabin or I'm at one of the stores. I'm within 10 minutes at most. John Esper, I was watching your Saturday calendar video posted a little, yeah, about an hour ago. I think I did. And Fridays, I did last night. I try Fridays. You know, I get out there. I drop Miss Marie off at 3. I go right to Gatlinburg. I do my video. I stop back here, make sure everything is running right, and then I go home and I start to edit. Gary with 2 R's. Good evening. Just watching Saturday afternoon. I hope you like it. You know, it was pretty busy. A lot of crazy people, lots and lots of crazy people. And then I go home, and by the time you take 3 cameras and download those videos, upload them, and then render them, 2.5, 3 hours has gone by without any mistakes. If there's something stupid that goes on, I got to start all over. Hit yeah, thank you, John. Yeah, that's right. Hit those thumbs up. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Getting ever closer to that 10,000 mark. Still trying. I mean, I go out all the time. I look today and I go, I forgot that video. I'm going through my video stack and I'm going, I still got to post that. I got to post that. There's at least 5 videos that I have to post that I haven't. Brad, look at this. We stayed on Goose Gap. That's nice out there for a week in Frankie Hollow. The past 2 days at Walden Creek. Isn't that a nice area, Brad? That would have been my second choice if I couldn't get the house I wanted up in Wares Valley. It's because I really like Walden Creek area, and then Wallen, which is further out. But that was a little further than I wanted to drive. If I had to take some rework and stuff. So, but Walden Creek is very nice, real pretty, and growing, really growing fast. There used to be nobody out there. It used to be just a lot of farmland. But the kids are here, and I think most kids are completely out of school. I get that impression they're all out of school. So they'll be up here from this weekend on. It's going to be pretty much packed up here, and so you got to be prepared for that. There's nothing you can do to stop it. All right, don't even try, because you're just going to frustrate yourself, and just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Do you guys have any? No, yes, one cicada have I seen, John? Not one. One thing I did see tonight, hell of a lot of lightning bugs. Did you see any by you, Brad? Oh, there's Miss Marie. Hi, Miss Marie. Miss Marie. Come here and say hello when you're done. No, go do what you're doing and come back here. Hurry up. Miss Marie. She's always doing something. The girl doesn't stop. She doesn't stop. Miss Marie.
What is it, honey?
Say hello to everybody so they can see that you're here.
I have a big box surprise.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a big butt. No, you have a big butt. There's Miss Marie.
Hi,
there
how
she
are
is.
you?
Oh, isn't that a great picture? Yeah, it is.
And you're not sleeping. You're not.
What? I'm not sleeping.
You're not smiling.
I'm
Um,
there, John.
Hello, John. Hello, Gary.
Gary
Hello,
Tudor,
Brad.
Brad.
How are you?
Haven't seen the light. We have so many lightning bugs at the cabin.
You do?
They're all over the place. They blink, 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 blink all
Oh,
over.
wow.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I'll show you them later. Look up, Gary. Say hello.
Hello,
Miss-
Gary.
Gary with 2 R's. What are you doing
Wait,
inside?
honey, I gotta go.
Why?
Because we're busy with a lot of
busy?
stuff.
What? Are you?
We're pricing stuff.
Okay, what are you pricing now?
It's tedious.
It's very easy. Say goodbye.
Bye.
There goes Miss
It's
Marie.
very tedious.
Very tedious. Get back to work.
Yeah.
I'll have to fire you.
Uh-huh.
She's fired. Slightly dented Asian for sale.
I love you, honey.
Love you, Toss. See you later. Oh, there. Yeah, you got to see Miss Marie. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? That's so bright in my eyes. Oh, that's better. That's much better. It just is the glare. You can even see it in my glasses, but I can't see you without them. So I gotta do it. I gotta do it. It was nice of you all to say hello to Miss Marie. I don't usually see her when I'm here, you know. And the goats, everybody's out. All the goats are out. It's very nice. Finally stopped raining. I don't think it's going to rain anymore. I do not believe it will be raining. Came through yesterday about the same time. Right, Brian? Larry Harvey. Good to see you tonight. Yes, Larry. Where's Miss Leslie? I sent her a message. Did she get it? Sandy Connolly. Hello, Sandy. How are you? Thanks for joining the room tonight. please make sure you hit those like buttons right there. Right there. Right there. Hit the like buttons. It does help the channel. It really does. Gary with 2 R's. Harvey, Harvey's in the house. It's raining up here in Ohio again. Yeah, we've had some really funky weather, haven't we? This whole year, it's been very, very strange. Cold and then hot. Bradley, yesterday's a storm had power blink. Yeah, at ours too. Yes, she's logging on now. Very good. Yeah, it was, Brad. It blinked several times. I had to restart the computer because it kind of like stuttered it. It made it jitter. So I shut it off and I waited a few minutes, but I really needed to get stuff done. I had to get it done. Otherwise, if I post after 10 or 11 o'clock, you just don't get the hits. I try to get on between 8 and 9, which that's when people are watching whatever. Larry Harris, she got the message and she's coming. Okay, next time we're there. Okay, so the, what is it called? Covenant Jewelry. Yeah, they just got some more too. So you need to check it out. I'm really trying to get them to do shipping. It's almost, there you are, girl. How are you? Hey there. I saw your message. Can't wait to get back and check it all out. Very good. Thank you, Leslie. I wanted to make sure you got that. And I was wondering, because I don't often go on Facebook, as you know. I do post stuff on Facebook, but I just don't find the time to go to all the social medias and keep updating them. I don't know how some people do it. I don't. It's really difficult because just what I'm doing takes hours and hours. I'm going, how do people do like 4 different? Because you'll see some bloggers or bloggers, and they're on everything. I was honored that you. No, I actually remembered that night when Miss told me, and I'm going, how am I going to get a hold of Leslie? How am I going to do it? And I said, oh, she's always on Facebook. So finally, I guess it was a week later, I was scrolling through because I do check it when the video is rendering, which means it's putting itself together on the computer. I can just go to another page and open it up, and I do. I'll go to Facebook and I'll scroll down and confirm, because I usually have 20 or 30 confirmed people who want me to confirm them as friends, and I hit them all, click them, send them a quick message, and man, this just takes so much time. I mean, I guess if I was doing nothing, if I wasn't doing video, I could play around more and get more done on social media, but I just don't find the time. Tomorrow is cutting more trees down day, if it doesn't rain, but it's not supposed to. It wasn't supposed to rain today either. Tim Hutchinson, how are you? Hello, Mr. Jeff. Hello to you, Mr. Tim. Good to see you. I'm glad you were honored. I didn't forget you. I get distracted real easily, so sorry. But I do. Miss Marie tells me that all the time. She says, focus. I said, I got 10,000 things on my mind I really want to do. But tomorrow I got to finish cutting down the trees. I downed a tree which was right outside the cabin. And it started out as a sapling when we moved here. It was no threat. And little by little, I just disregarded it. And the next thing I know, one day I look at it and go, wow, it had grown up around the power lines just outside the cabin. The wires that would come out of the cabin to go to the feeder lines. And it was completely engulfed, way above it. I'm going, that's not safe, that's not good. And I talked to a couple of guys, and they said, well, for $1,000 we'll do that. And I go, what? $1,000 to do? I mean, I said, all right, I can do this, because all I had to do was go out and get a chainsaw. I know how to fell trees. So I said, all right, I'm going to go do it. I feel good. A couple of months ago, I couldn't do anything. I felt really good. Miss Marie came out with me, and we cut it down, and I dropped it right where I wanted it to drop, all the extra trees. I dropped it where it dropped, but it fell. There's the cabin wall. There's stairs going down to the first level, and I felled the trees just outside the stairs. But that's my walkway. Travis, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you, Travis. And that's my walkway to get down to the ground at the first level. But now the trees are there, So I have to negotiate and navigate through those. Tim Hutchinson, hope to catch you around sometime during vacation. Thank you for all the videos and the information you share. We've learned so much in here. Thank you. I do that with your mind in mind. You know, Travis, miss me, you. But put it in order. Travis, you doing? Yeah, I'm doing good, Travis. Feeling great. Feeling really, really good. Leslie Harvey. My dad always told me a woman works from sun to sun, but a man works is no, it's never done. I have so many more projects that I have to get done. Um, I really want to clear the property. One of my Yeah, I have them all the time, Travis. I have those moments all the time. I have so many saplings. They're only about that round in diameter, but there's hundreds of them now. So I have to go through the property and weed them through. And it's not like I have a property that's like this. Literally, the property is like that, at least a 45-degree angle. And it's really difficult for me to stand there with a chainsaw because your one leg is leaned out all the way and the other one is up to your chest, and you're holding your chainsaw, and you have to be careful where you cut it because you don't want to get stuck under the tree when it falls. And one tree I felt was a pretty good sized one, at least 6 inches around, and it was dropping right where I wanted to go. And when I looked up, I noticed the vine. There's a lot of what we have grapevines. John Esper, see the orchid twins. The new roof and their tiny little deck. Yeah, I know. What I don't know how those two can afford to do what they do on the money they get from YouTube. Because at best they're getting 2,500 bucks a month, maybe. Travis, one. So the tree was falling. I looked up and I noticed that this grapevine had already wrapped itself around the tree completely. And as it's falling, it snapped back like a banjo string, snapped back and pulled it. It's like, oh, damn. And I can't get to it. Can't get to it. It's at an angle that I cannot reach. And I don't, I guess I have to wait for the vine to rot and fall. Once that vine rots and breaks, the tree's going to fall right where I wanted it to fall. Then I can down and chop it up. But right now I can't get to it anymore. Leslie says, yes, Jimmy, you guys good here. Hope you're doing well also. Make sure you hit those like buttons, please. Sinuses are rough today. This side. This side's rough. It's this damp, hot, damp, and hot, damp, hot. Which, I guess you got to put up with. It's been a wetter year than the last several years. Brad says, you have any big sub sandwiches from the marathon? Yes, I have. Walden's Creek. Ate two of them this week from Snacks. Yeah, they're not bad. I think they're, what are they called? Granddad? Something like Granddad. I had some people over last year, and I went and I got a couple of those and then cut them up in pieces. And they're not bad at all, and the price is fairly right. I think it's under $10, right? And it's 2 feet long. Pretty sure it's 2 feet long. It's got a lot of bread. John Esper, my sinuses are driving me. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that, John. Congratulations. More people are coming in. All the parking spaces are getting filled up. I don't think no, I'm in a handicap spot anyway, which is okay. Let's see. So we had that really bad accident last week with the lady that had a seizure. Brad Lucas, yeah, I think it's 2 feet, Brad. It's and have you tried the breakfast there yet? They really do a good breakfast. Miss Marie and I went there with Big Penny, and she introduced us to that. And I think they serve breakfast from 6 to 10, 6 to 10 or 6 to 9, and they make it right there in the kitchen. When you go to sit down at the tables, there's only a few tables, and you can watch in the kitchen, and they make everything fresh to order. And I had the biscuits and gravy. Miss Marie had bacon and eggs. Penny had something else. I can't remember what she had, but all to order. And it was really good and really inexpensive. Really inexpensive. But just as good as any of the tourist traps you go to. Granted, it's not going to be waffles piled this high, all that other crap that you don't need. Let me catch up with some of my. Gary says I've also been cutting down trees, but the stump. Yeah, that's next. I gotta get the stump too. I'm not paying anybody to do that stuff. That's it. That's awesome. Happy anniversary, Travis. Wife told me about the lady in the wreck. Yes, a PB. We were playing the Quest 2 the other night. I had a friend over, and they never had done VR. I said, "Oh, you're in for a treat." They had no idea what it was. They've heard about it, but when I dropped the headset on that person, they were in another world. When anybody first tries it, PB, I always bring them to the introduction one with the little where you get to play the shooting up game and you put the new cartridge in because it gets them familiar with the handset. And then I went to Elixir. Remember Elixir, where the witch lady and all that cool stuff, and they just thought that was really cool, and it was because I remember when I um, first did it. That was good. We're looking for. Tim Hutchinson said we're looking for a good mom and pop downtown cook. Right there, right there. I know it. It sounds, marathon gas station. No, it's a gas station and restaurant, and it's the only one in Walden Creek like that. HPB, not been on VR. Too busy horse racing. Well, congratulations. Gonna get Nintendo Switch. I know nothing about the Nintendo Switch. Nothing. I barely have enough. I know enough about the VR2 Quest 2. They still haven't put the 3 on sale. It's still $500. If you're going to get anything with it, the bundle pack. I'm not going to piss away $500 on a toy. I already got 2 quests. Two twos. Miss Bree never uses hers. William Smith. Oh, it's been hot and humid down here, and is that the way here in the car? Tell Miss Maria I said hello. Okay, I'll tell her. She was here just a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, she never Walden Creek. I'll put that on my notebook. Tim, check it out. You won't be disappointed. I was surprised, and you know how picayune I am. I'm pretty particular about when I go to breakfast because I don't like the BS breakfast. The tourist breakfasts where it's all hype and just cardboard. You know how that is. I just don't like it. But this lived up to what I wanted. A good breakfast at a good price. PB. I know, but I think the Quest 3 has yeah, it does, gigs as opposed to 128. I still have plenty on mine. I don't load a lot of games on it. And one thing that I know that if I get too many, which I don't think that's going to be happening, it's been a couple of years and I still have a lot of room, you can always um, delete one, but when you bring it back, all the stuff is still there. It's up in the cloud. McQuaid, hi Jeff. Hi, I'm coming to the. Whoa, that's a lot that just went through. So no, thank you. I love it. I love that you're doing that. Gary 2Rs. I see the Nintendo Switch around $500. Lone Wolf McQuaid. Hello, Lone Wolf. You come for the Balloon Fest. That's always fun. August in Wares Valley. That's not the same as the Jeep Run, is it? Excuse me. Leslie, if you could look it up, when is the Jeep Run? And when is the Balloon Fest? I haven't heard from Dry Creek, so I don't know where they are. I don't know if they're down here or up there. I don't know. We didn't get together last time because I couldn't. Way too much going on here. William Smith went to what? William, what is that? Pancake House. I got it. I couldn't tell if that was a pancake or not, but you went to Pancake House. Check out that place at Walden Creek. No frills, no log cabin. You're not going to get that. You want good food, it's good food. You want it at a good price, you're going to get a good price. Then you go about your day. I never go to it. A Jeep Invasion is 21 through 23, and when is the Balloon Fest? If you could look that up, I'd appreciate that. So, Jeep Invasion, that's killer. What was the other one you wanted? The Balloon Festival, and that's in Townsend. Sandy says I got home from the Smokies on May 25th. We'll be back October 12th. Can't wait. It's a good time to come. That's when the leaves are changing. Gary, 2 hours too busy for me See you in November. Okay, I'll be here. Well, God willing, you know. I feel good. I don't see any problem coming up. Taking my meds like I'm supposed to. I'm taking it easy. I'm keeping active because I can't sit still. You know, Miss Breeze always tell me, take a nap. No, I don't want to take a nap. I'm not tired. Oh, she says, oh yeah, take a nap now. And she nods her head. She goes like that. Asians do that. They nod their head. Leslie, Balloon Fest is August 16th. Okay, so they don't overlap. That's good. And the Balloon Fest is in Townsend. Need to try Riverstone Restaurant in Townsend. Good. Yes, it is. I've been there. Been there, Travis. Definitely good. Any of the well, no, that was a lie. That was an out and out lie, and I'm going to go to church tomorrow just because. There was a place in Townsend, and it's Pancake something. I can't remember the name, but it says Pancake something. It's right next to where the place burned down, whatever that was. That not Trout House, but what was that called? Something weird. Fish and Tail or Fish and whatever. It's right next door to it. And the last time we went there, I couldn't sit down. It was the inside smelled like mold. That's it. Steak and trout. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, steak and trout. And it was right next door there, that pancake house. And we've been there for breakfast many times. It's always been good, but it was moldy. No problem, Lone Wolf. No problem. Any way I can help. Um, so if they get that cleared up, because I couldn't breathe after a couple of minutes, I was starting to wheeze. And I told her, I said, we got to go. Just finish up, throw the money on the counter, and let's get out of here. You know, and I won't go back unless I could walk through there first and see that it's okay. Because wasn't just a little moldy, it was really moldy. And the air conditioning vents, so I'm sure the vents have gotten mold hot and cold. It's in Maryville now. Oh, is it? Okay. Well, they probably got the insurance check and they needed to do something else, right? We had been there many times and enjoyed the steak, enjoyed Miss Marie, enjoyed the fish, the hamburgers, all that stuff was very good there. I hope it's still the same because it was excellent. I enjoyed that log cabin, that building. You know, it's a shame that it's gone because it was a really nice looking place and been there for many, many years. Not anymore. Been to the Abbey, which is kind of like right behind that. It was different. It wasn't bad. It was different. Um, you get to, at one time, it must have been an office place. How's Rosie and the raccoon? Haven't seen Rosie, PB, but the raccoons are all over the place. They come up all the time. They're always up there. Wanted to try to. Yeah, the Abbey. I suggest trying it. Yeah, the Abbey. It's further back on one of the roads there. But at one time it was an office or church or well, there is a church in there, so there are offices, and those have been turned into individual little restaurant dining rooms. So you get to pick the room you want. You could be facing the water, facing the mountains. Very nicely done, and the food was good. The When you go in, it's a little confusing because you go up to the counter and on your way in there's the menus on the wall as you walk through, so you kind of get an idea. We stopped there, closed that day. Well, do check it out though, Travis. It's well worth it. And you get to look at the menus, and when you get to the counter you order, you pay for it, you order it, and they say where would you like to sit, and you get to walk around and figure, oh, I want to sit over there. You go sit there and they deliver your food. You can even eat al fresco. You can eat right on the river. They have tables right by the river if you want to do that. It was a little too cold when we went. It was kind of fall. It was a bit chilly, but do check it out. It's definitely an experience in the Townsend area, which is not known for as many restaurants. Hey, BB, Smokies look busy oh yeah, PB was really busy today. Check out the new video I did for Gatlinburg. I did one Friday and then today, and it's a lot more busy, and it's only going to get busier. Oh, no problem, Travis. I'm glad. Check it out. Check it out, and tell me if you liked it too next time. I was impressed with the food. Miss Marie kind of liked hers too. the spices she didn't like, and she said I should have ordered what you got. She likes to live a little dangerously. She likes to get different things, but it was good because I tried what she got. It was good. I said, okay, it's not to your like. Your palate doesn't like that. She has an Asian palate. She made orange chicken tonight. It was very good. It was tasty orange chicken, very tasty. And she made fried chicken yesterday, her own Miss Marie's version of fried chicken, and she brings when she has extra pieces because I always buy a lot of chicken, and she brings extra pieces for some of the people in here. They go, "This is damn good chicken." She really knows how to make fried chicken good. She's tried and she's done a great job of cooking. When I met her, she couldn't even make a sandwich. Leslie, the real question is, were you impressed with the beef? I was impressed with the beef. I was impressed with the beef. God, that idiot. He's something else. He really is an idiot. Oh, goodness. They're looking, what was it, yesterday? I was scrolling through and I saw that they're looking for patio furniture. And he's looking at this really large amount of patio furniture, and their deck is only 6 feet wide. And I'm going, you're not going to get any of that crap in there. What do you, stop dreaming. You got to get something that, none of this stuff here at the coaster would fit on the deck. These chairs, and they wouldn't fit on that. I heard that line somewhere. Old sausage fingers. Yes. Man hands and sausage fingers. A lot of people coming in tonight. I like that. I like that a lot. Got a bunch of new hoodies and t-shirts. I got a bunch of t-shirts. I always come in and make sure I get, when they're unpacking everything, I come in and grab mine. Because this way, because they're not here long. The ones that are extra heavy duty, double cotton, and look nice, they're gone. Amazing. They changed the sign on Fantasy Golf. It's not called Fantasy Golf anymore. It's called Jurassic Times. And there's a new giant sign out there. And it looks good. It's bright. It's yellow and red. It's the same color scheme as all around, all three stores. And it looks good. It stands out now. And we still got dinosaurs to my left, down in the hollow over there. But it takes time. You got to have manpower. And if you don't have enough manpower, you can hear all the people. Well, you can see them going around in the back there, see? Behind me. Look at a crowd of people. Ross is probably dead. Yeah, I know. Listen to them. Oh, in a hot tub. Could you imagine? Now, John, the one that they were looking at, that wouldn't fit those two walkers. If they put a shot glass of water in there, it would come out if they went into the tub. I mean, there's so many people. Let me see if I can switch it around real quick so you can see what's going on. There's a bunch of people off over there. They just walked right in front. There's got to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 35 people next to the car right now. All kids. All kids. That drives Miss Marie crazy because they go in there and they literally trash the place. Not in a bad way. They just knock stuff over and misplace stuff and put stuff on shelves it doesn't belong on. Yeah, they're coming up, and people know about this place. They really do. It's 10 o'clock, so I'm surprised they just came in out of nowhere. So weather permitting, I'll do the trees. What else was I going to do? I still got some plumbing to do in the dungeon. That's been plaguing me because I literally have to shut the water off, drain the tank, and that's an all-day project. Um, I know Miss Marie wants to clean the dungeon. We finally agreed on purging, douching the dungeon. That's what we're going to do next. Put this in a little bit. Douching the dungeon. There's so much stuff in there we don't even use. I said, why are we keeping it? Give it to somebody who'll repurpose it so we can clear it out so we can put more stuff in. You know, so poor Dawn can't even. No, she's in bad shape. She looks like an 80-year-old grandmother, doesn't she? I don't understand how people, Mark, how people can let themselves go like that. I don't, because they're not that old. They're in their 50s. And they don't realize the price that they're going to have to pay once that fat finds its way to their hearts, and their kidneys and their gizzards, and all of a sudden it'll strike them. It's not to see you doing lives again. Too many people not. No, I know a lot of people aren't. I remember you guys always were there. Whenever I turned on the camera, you guys were always, and you still are. When I turn on the camera, you're there, and I appreciate that. Sometimes I say nobody's going to show up. Nobody's going to be there. They're just not going to. They're too busy. Not that you're mean or anything. It's just you go on with your lives. You go forward with your lives. But you're there. I appreciate that. It makes me feel good. I haven't done one. I haven't been on the third floor. When was the last time I did? John, you would remember hopefully. When was the last time I did a live from the third floor, the library? 6 months, 7 months, maybe. Been a long time. I don't even go up there. I don't have time to go up there and just relax. I'll do that again, I'm sure. Maybe the next rainy day I'll go up there and do a live from the loft. Because I like being up there. It's just I'm always down on the first floor editing. There's the downstairs is the editing, and upstairs is the studio. Christmas maybe. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, Gary. It was because I had a Christmas tree up there. Yeah, that's right, with my blue balls on it. Yeah, my blue balls. I'll try to do it more because it's all set up. I mean, that's why I set that third floor up. One, to be my library. I can sit and read books in my chairs or the couch, but also where I can have guests come in and we could do a live show. But I haven't had anybody up there in so long. I just don't have time. I get home, from here at 11:30, and I'll jump in the shower and I'll crash. I'll just crash because I'm so tired. But yeah, it has been, John. But I think Gary 2 hours is right. Christmas time was probably the last time I did a show from up there. I try to do them from Gatlinburg, but it doesn't. It just there's no signal, especially now with the place filled with people. I cannot do a show there, a live at all. If there's nobody there, I can do it. I chatted with Joshy the other day. What's he doing now? I think he called me a week or two ago, and I haven't called him back. I have people call me all the time because you never call. I go, I'm sorry, because when I hit the road in the day, I'm gone. I got things to do. If Big Burn is out there, Chris, I did get your message. I'll get you my number, Chris, if you're there. Big Burn. I'll send you my phone number. You call me and we can talk. Okay? Oh, drinking my coffee. My coffee. I made a pot before I stepped out. I was going to take a nap and then Paint Fingers videos. Yeah, I don't even watch them anymore, John. I just, I know they're out there and they're making their videos and pretty much they're doing the same crap that I'm doing. They saw that it was working for me, so they're like barnacles on the side of a ship. They copy people, and it didn't kind of work for them because they don't have anything to say. There's no life in their life. It's all nonsense and stupidity. I try to give you my day, my week, let you know what I've been doing, what's been going on, and what's going to be happening. Couldn't believe how many lightning bugs there were at the cabin tonight. I stepped outside to feed the raccoons, and I'm going, oh, look at that. And they were blinking everywhere. There was thousands of them just blinking all over. And I go, God, I haven't seen you guys in a long time. Any of you have lightning bugs? Because it's a pleasure. I think Josh is working on getting his food truck up and running. Okay, that's good. I hope so. It took him long enough. As you get older, it takes longer and longer to do anything. That's one thing I could attest to. You know, all in my mind, all the projects are done. All she does is put her husband. Yeah, that's true, Leslie. You're right. All she does is put that husband of hers down. Yeah, she's. It's paint fingers in the witch with a capital B, right? I was thinking about the other day. I haven't been down there since Valentine's Day. Yeah, I know that. You used to be a regular, but I know that you're working, so I know you can't just walk away anymore. But you did for a while, you know. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You come when you can. You get here when you can. It's still here. It ain't going anywhere. No, it's not. And you definitely don't want to come down here during Jeep invasion. You probably can't even get a room now. Travis, tried the food trucks and where's what did you think? I I have not yet. I've driven by several times. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. But I was on my way to a meeting, and then I forget to go back there. And I only live a mile and a half from the trucks. I just I don't go that way unless I have to go take care of a client. But there it looks good. Had great reviews from all the people that go there. I'll let you know when I go, Travis. All right. There's last time I passed by, there were 5 trucks there. Haven't seen any lightning bugs in years. Neither have I. You're right, John. You're right. And I always wondered where they are. And last week I go, oh, I think I saw a lightning bug. I was feeding the raccoons, as always. It reminds me, oh, I can't do it now. They're closed already. I got to get more dog food tomorrow. Um, I saw one or two, and I go, yeah, I think that was a lightning bug. Wow. And then tonight they were everywhere. And I'm driving down my road, which is the Baja right now. They're starting to fix it. They put culvert pipes in, and they're putting down gravel, but they're being slow about it because of the rain. You can't put dirt and gravel down when it's wet. You've got to wait till the dirt is solid. So I'm going down the road, and just for I don't know, was it 300-400 yards? It was just going through a light tunnel of lightning bugs. It was so cool. It was. I should have captured that on camera. I didn't even think about that. I was so awed by all those lightning bugs. I go, oh, this is great. But what can I say? The lightning bugs were bad.